live. I'm start coming live on Monday mornings. I'm going to be pulling a tarot reading for you. So I'm going to flip the pictures around for the week coming out of your Mercury in retrograde. Now, Mercury in retrograde is hell. If you guys do not believe that this is real, you need to really pay attention. I had somebody who recently said that I don't believe in Mercury retrograde. Hey, I didn't either. You need to really, really pay attention. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to list some of the things that you need to be doing as you're coming out of Mercury retrograde, because this is right now that I am doing this. This is June 21st. And we're coming out of retrograde this 22nd. So you can kind of feel the energy already. Now I'm going to let everybody, hi guys, I'm Mary. I am going to be live on every Monday morning at about this time. So be watching for me because I'm putting my energy into my YouTube channel now. So I'm also, a lot of you guys know I've got 37 days of teaching left, and I'm going to be retiring and I am tutoring. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm also got a job as a professor, so in education. So I'm going to be doing all those things. But Mercury in retrograde, so that you understand, if you don't understand what Mercury in retrograde is, it's a revisiting and a healing. Oh, hi, Emma. So what I'm going to be doing is pulling some cards for you guys, some things to be thinking about as you're coming out of Mercury in retrograde, okay? So what things you should be doing as you're coming out of Mercury in retrograde. And this video will help you guys, because a lot of people are like, well, what's up? Because I know I'm not supposed to do this, I'm not supposed to do this. But now coming out of retrograde, it is a perfect time to ask for a raise. It is a perfect time to look for another job. It is a perfect time to play the lotto, okay? And I know that sounds bizarre, and that sounds like, but the energy changes, okay? So it goes back to what it had been. So also, this is a time of healing. So that Mercury retrograde had been. So it's a lot of things, like if you've had an argument during Mercury retrograde, the next day, 2 to 3 days after retrograde, you might have a slight energy of the retrograde, but go talk to somebody. If you've been arguing with somebody, it's the perfect time to do all of those things, okay? So with that said, I am going to put you guys on a tarot spread. And if you want to ask me some questions, you are more than willing to do it. It's okay for you to do it. You can ask me whatever you guys want to ask me. All right. Now, I know I'm at an odd time and you guys aren't used to that. So I'm going to keep doing this on Mondays in the mornings for all my people that are everywhere else, because I also do this on Tuesdays. So with that said, let's pull a tarot spread. I'm going to see what's going on for you just this week. Okay. All right, so let's see here. I have to pull my video camera in the right way. So I'm going to pull a card. It's kind of like a tarot spread, a daily tarot spread, you guys, okay? So, and it's okay. A lot of people are like, oh, I didn't know she was live at this time. And that's okay, because I'm starting to get good. Hi, guys. I'm starting to get a lot of people on my metaphysical meanderings on the mornings. I went up, I think somebody said I went up 100,000 people this last couple weeks. So anyway, okay, so let's go. Let's see what we get. I'm going to flip this around and I'm going to see what we're going to get for a tarot spread. So you can see me laying them right now. Does everybody want to just watch me, or do you want to see the tarot spread? Because I could just lay the tarot spread also. Anybody got any suggestions? Because I'm new at this one. I haven't done this live that much. I'm trying to build my channel now. So you'll also see opportunities to buy my sweatshirts, because everybody's asking about my sweatshirts. So, and anybody that knows, I'm in the Midwest. I am outside of Chicago, and right now it is 61 degrees out. Now, just remember, it was 96 degrees a week ago. So people don't realize we have to be tough to live here. And so I'm in a sweatshirt. I got like 18 different types of clothing. So yeah. So, but anyway, okay, so here we go. I think I'll just lay the cards and I'll hold them up. How's that? Okay. So this is what's going on for us during coming out of Mercury in retrograde. I'm telling you, it is kind of a lucky time on top of it because there's transits going on. And I know my transits are going on. And everybody keeps telling me, play the lotto, play the lotto. Well, I know that I'm getting ready to retire and there's money coming. So I kind of know already. If someone tells you something like that, because we have Saturn is in my houses. Saturn is in Sagittarius right now. Sagittarius, anything in Sagittarius is a very lucky sign. So, all right. So let's see. Well, we'll pull cards. I'm trying to appease my out of country people because right now this is in the very early morning for United States, but the rest of the world it's evening. So Australia, I've got about 40% are outside of my country. So okay, here we go. Emperor, you got a meeting coming up with somebody this week. And you're getting away from something and things are changing. So there is some healing that's gone on. There's been some hard work about something. And, ooh, your ideas are flooding back to you. All right. So your question on the week, okay, is what I pull. All right. You are working really, really hard at something and you're wondering if you're going to be successful. You've got something, the 9 to 5, the normal constraints in your head. So we're talking about this week from 6:20 to 6:25. So, okay? What's going to be going on for you guys is you guys have a lot of baggage to get rid of. And when I mean by baggage, I mean that you were thinking too much in what society's telling you to think about something. Maybe it's the job. It's the 9 to 5 job. Maybe you're not thinking broad enough. But this is the constraint of conventionality. Okay? And it's crossing you for good or for bad because there's something you're working on and you're trying to be successful at. So this week, you are working at that. And right now you're a little confused and you are tiptoeing around something. So there's something, yeah, see, you're tied to something. These cards are telling you to let go. All right, let go of the thought process that you've been taught all of these years. Okay, that is literally what these cards are saying. Okay, and this is good for me too because I'm in the same boat you are. It's hard for me to let go of a job I worked 30 years and I'm letting go. So I completely get this. I'm right along with you. Matter of fact, these cards are sometimes for me. I can't read for myself. If people tell you can read for yourself, don't believe them because you can only get about 10% for yourself because you're too emotionally evolved. And also God blocks it because if God didn't block it, you'd never experience anything. So you're reading all these cards and every once in a while for myself, I can get a few readings, but I usually have other friends of mine or other people I know pull my cards. Okay. So anyway, they're telling you to let go. What are you holding on to? Is it your belief system? Do you think you have to have the 9 to 5 job to make ends meet? I don't know, but you got to let go of something. You're tiptoeing around something, trying to release something. I always say that this card is somebody stealing something from you or you're stealing from somebody, but it's also you tiptoeing around something. Hi, Marissa. Okay. You're tiptoeing, trying to figure something out because there's something going on for you in this week that you've been trying to let go of. You're trying to weather a storm. Something didn't work out. Something it's painful. It's kind of like, you're letting go of it because you're going away from it. Okay. So let's see what else I get for it. Yeah, there's wounding and there's healing. Remember I told you we're coming out of Mercury retrograde. You may have also through this week thought about something you want to do. Maybe I should do it this way, or maybe I should maybe I've been arguing with my mom and I'm just, it's something like that because there's a meeting and a mutuality. Now, whenever I see this card, you guys, I see a mutual loving relationship. Now, does that just mean love? No. Let me explain. This card can mean anybody where there's a mutuality, a love, and a respect. I'm very close with my mother-in-law. And when I know and she's ill, she has real health problems. Anyway, and I see this card whenever I go to see her or talk to her. She's in Florida. You guys are going to see me traveling soon. I'm going to go to Salem and I'm going to see what I get as a medium when I'm there. It's going to be very interesting. I'm going with a friend that I've made here on YouTube that we've gotten real close with. Oh, thank you. Twaina, thank you. I'm going there, and then I'm going to Florida also. I do share property with my mother-in-law. We kind of own her property with her, and I go down to Fort Myers at least 2 or 3 times a year, and I'm kind of taking care of her too. So I'm going to be down there. So you guys are going to see me all around. Okay, back to this. So whatever you're doing, it's a mutuality. It's a coming together. It's an agreement. It's love and respect. So, and there is a change and a transformation. So there very well could be making up with somebody. Okay. Now, there's something else going on too for you. And it has to do with money. So there's a couple different things. Now, this person could be a banker or something that somebody, hi Lizelle, trying to get together with something so you understand, because you're going to be transforming yourself right after the Mercury in retrograde. Mercury, I always say it's Mercury out of retrograde. Okay, so just remember that this is the time, if you're going to do some stuff, and I have been talking to you about June and July being very pivotal for a lot of people. Astrologically, it's huge. And with that said, your surroundings, look at this, there's money. There's an opportunity, there's money. Now, that is an idea. It could also be a new job. So if you are getting ready to look for a new job or looking for a new job, do it now. You're coming out of the Mercury in retrograde. It's kind of like Mercury in retrograde is a time for us to sit and think and regroup. And, I don't know about you, but when I'm in Mercury in retrograde, here I am going, when I was 5, they treated me like dirt. And you're letting go and processing. Well, I'm at right now a point where I'm processing, how can I get more financially stable? So I want to do this all the time. Oh, Marissa, I'm waiting to hear for a job. You know what, Marissa, these cards say you're going to hear. So, okay, that's perfect. Okay. Mary, great. You guys, I'm glad for everybody. These cards, these cards they work. Now, this is my opinion on these cards, by the way. These cards are not magic. These are not like spells. It's psychological. You're affecting it. People don't understand that we are a piece of God. Okay. And being a piece of God, we create our own reality. We're controlling all this. Okay. And you have to remember, all you people that are seeing me, we're all in kind of like a spiritual, or I always call it a group, a soul group. And there's usually several thousand of us. And we're all together and we have the same vibration stuff. So that's why the cards are working. It's psychological. I just don't think it's anything magic, because anything that you have thought of in the last 24 to 48 hours are in the cards. So that's how I view it. And I also view that I am time jumping. This is not magic. I still say this is E equals MC squared. It has to do with time. Okay. So that's why people don't it's magic. They always think something's evil if they can't understand it, right? Back to the cards. Your cards right now, look at these. You've got a job opportunity. You've got a choice that needs to be made. And it's a way that you're going, and it might take a slightly different direction. So just to let you know. And there's money. That's a money card. Now for me, this is the card of inheritance. It means large amounts of money. But it also can mean being careful, because I know when I see this card for me, I need to look in my bank account and make sure my money's moved around so I don't lose any money, like an overdraft fee or something. And I just have to be very conscious of my money. Okay. All right. Hold on. I'm seeing, okay, hold on. I'm seeing messages. Here we go. There, we got you. I was willing to do something important, financial stuff, but not a while. Yep, Lizelle, this is perfect timing. That's why I'm on right now. It's perfect timing to be in the Mercury in retrograde. As it comes out of Mercury in retrograde, this is the perfect time to move your finances around. Make a plan. Right now, I'm getting ready. You're going to be able to buy some things from me. I have a company that I am working with right now, and I was waiting for Mercury in retrograde to come out. So you're going to be seeing like sweatshirts and things like that, like cool stuff, like stuff that I like. And you'll find the links. I just haven't done it yet, and I'm waiting for the Mercury in retrograde to come out. So anyway, you've got the luck on your, this is a very lucky card. It's one of the luckiest cards in the deck. We've got luck all over the place, but this is a very good one. And it's telling you to go ahead and do something. So if you need to talk to a banker, you need to talk to a business associate, you need to talk to somebody, do it now, because your surrounding is the start of something. Now, just remember, there's choices that have to be made. And the way you think it's going to go is not how it's really going to go. It's going to take a slight jog. That's what this card means. All right. And like I said, this is to do with money. Maybe you should be moving money around. I'm getting ready. I'm pretty sure I might have to help my kids with a down payment on a house, because they're having, nowadays, this whole society. If you guys didn't see please visit one of my videos. I'm positive the American people are doing, all of us collectively are doing a financial coup, where we're refusing to work these crappy jobs. We're not paying bill. We're just not. We're not doing it. Until you treat us right, we're not doing it. It's nothing to do with laziness. We're just tired. And I just really think that all collectively, we're going to change everything. So I'm really positive about it, because I see in the future positive changes. Okay. I see like strengthening of unions again. I know some people don't like some of that, but that's too bad, because that's what's going to happen. Hi, guys. All right. So let me pull my other deck. The Hierophant, High Priestess, and Two of Cups every time that these past 2 days. Yep, Lizelle. See what I'm saying? We're connected. What happens is we're connected. And we are, as a soul family. There's a reason you're watching my channel. There's a reason you watch another channel. It's, I'm never jealous. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I always call her Leonard. I'm not sure what your regular name is. I just see you on a lot of my stuff. Okay. I missed the start. Can we ask you? Can we ask you direct questions? Yes, you can. While I'm shuffling. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm doing this because I'm talking about Mercury out of retrograde. This is a perfect Nancy. Okay, Nancy. I'll remember to call you Nancy. Okay. As we're coming out of Mercury in retrograde, this is such a perfect time to do your finances, to reach out to somebody, go find a job. It's just perfect timing for all of that. Okay. There we go. I'm laying some new cards too. Affirmations. Do your affirmations. Okay, you guys. Twaina, financial outlook for the near future. Okay. Things are going your way right now. Go into the July, next month's reading. I'm just going to be posting August's already too. So be watching that. And I am doing the relationship spreads today after this. So, okay. You're going to be doing, the truth is unfolding. There's truth coming to you that you know it's there, or either something you've been waiting for is going to happen. That's kind of what that is. All right. The unexpected mentor. You've got a mentor coming in. Now, this also can be a mentor. Because remember, look at mutuality. This can be love too. You have to understand it's a male and a female. But, it's mutuality. There is equality here. So as much energy as you're putting in, as much energy as they're going to put in. So it's not one-sided. Okay, so you understand that. The unexpected mentor, we talked about that one. As above, so below, you're creating it. You're creating all this. So that's what that means. Joyful beginnings. See what I'm saying? There's a joyful beginning. I still say, now this can lead to a job. This is a job card, but it's also something to do with a start, a little piece of something. Okay. Now, if I were saying this for a love reading, that is the start of a relationship that's going to have to be worked on a little. But it's the start. Now, it would, if it were the One of Cups, I'd be like, oh my God, it's love, like definitely love. But do you see how I still say that has something to do a little bit with finances. So, okay. Let's see, last card, hope. Hope you have hope, you have everything, right? So, okay. Now, let me see. I'm going to hit my live chats. Let's see what we get here a little bit. Okay. Twaina, like I said, go to the financial outlook for my next 2-month readings. I'm going to be posting them really soon. Thursday, Yaroslava. Will I get the job offer and will it be possible to take it? It sure looks like it. that you're coming out of this reading I'm doing is coming out of Mercury in retrograde. Now, remember, look at the cards this is your surroundings. This is you. Like, it's your family, your friends. It's how you feel. It's everything around you, your house, everything. And there is some type of offer. Now, here's the thing. It might go a little bit different direction than you thought, because something's a little hidden. It'll be revealed to you. But the way you think you're going might be a slightly different the way it ends up. Okay? And there's money involved. That can be, that is your inheritance. That is what you will give to your children someday, or well, if you don't have children, whoever. But that's a lot of money over time. So do you see how I'm saying? They're telling you to move your finances around, or the job's going to lead to a lot of money. Okay? All right. You need to find your tribe. Well, Chris, maybe it's right here. Okay, because you know what, I do have, I'm probably at this point, people don't realize, because I don't talk about it much, I mentor. I am mentoring people who are going through their awakenings, things like that, and I'm mentoring probably about 50 people. So I'm actually, and it's all the ages are from about 23 or so up to about 50. And then the rest of the people that are my friend, around my age, I mentor somewhat, but a lot of them have gone through what I've gone through, so they get it too. So yeah, all right. Here, there we go. I'm looking right now. Oh, thank you. I will post the links on the clothing, because that is what I'm doing. I wear lots of tie-dye and make some of it myself. So I also have my books. I am a children's author. I don't know if some of you guys know that. Called Just Shades of Brown. If you go to Amazon, you'll find it. It's called Just Shades Brown, and it's on my website, but I'm going to relink all this. So that's something that I'm working on today. See how I'm coming out of Mercury retrograde? I have a meeting with somebody coming up. See, I know that that's what this is, and they are helping me with my store. See? And it could lead to a lot of money. See? And everybody knows that I'm trying to buy a health center, right? A healing center, and I'm trying to do therapy horses. So boy, are horses expensive. So they are very. Even if you know what you're doing, because I don't pay for my horses' food all summer, because I have a 5-acre field and I have 4 horses. I still is probably, I've gotten it down to about $4,000 a year. So it's not too bad. So, okay. So, all right, here we go. Live chat. I'm looking at my chats. I know and Tuena says there's a mentor coming. Yep. I have 2 love interests. Oh, wait. Interests. Will it work out with any of them? You have 2 love interests. Yes. Shin, 1. I think the first one, but not the second. 1 is kind of a narcissist. Be very careful. Be very careful. I pick it up really strong. See through it. You're wise. See through it. Start asking lots of questions. That's the best way. Catch them. Catch them in lies. That's the best way to find a narcissist. I don't know if you guys know, but my brother is a narcissist. I haven't talked to my own brother in about 12 years. And it's okay. I've let go because he's a narcissist. So, and I'm okay with that. All right. No problem, Chris. Why is the world so upside down right now? We started the age of Aquarius. Tiara, right? Tiara. We started Age of Aquarius on December 20th, 2020. And everything's going to be upside down because all of a sudden, all of our so-called ideas and patterns of structure are crumbling because Age of Aquarius means love. And I am telling you right now, here in the United States, if you are an American, we're in late stage capitalism. It's crumbling. It's going to crumble too. It's crumbling. And as we speak, I keep saying the dollar bill will be worthless. So everybody, that's one of my predictions. And I haven't missed too many predictions. And matter of fact, I just had 3 that just came true again. From my January 7th prediction podcast. Anyway, I am investing in real estate. I am investing in gold. Well, some silver too. I know that sounds crazy. I went out and got gold bars. I've never done that before. I had several people tell me that. I am well educated. I have been watching stock markets. I pay close attention to politics, and that's what I felt I needed to do. So, and that those will be given to my grandchildren. So that's what I'm doing. So you do as you see fit, but I just don't trust the instability also of, now, by the way, I predicted that I thought the bubble would burst in the housing market. And people are, oh, you're crazy. It's not, it's not. I just saw it that it's June now. And I said in June, and somebody just said yes. Now, here's what happened. Here's another interesting thing. The wood has come down 40% in the last week, and they said another 40%. They can't keep on like this. And you do know who's causing this. It's the billionaires, right? The billionaires are kind of force us to rent. And it's not working. Because we won't work. We are staging a coup here in the United States. And it's worldwide because I'm talking to people in Canada a lot. I have a lot of Canadian followers. They're doing the same thing. They're kind of like, you know what? We're not doing this. We're not doing it. I get it. You know, we are starting the age of Aquarius, and you're right. It is crazy. And it's going to be this way as the old falls away. Okay? All right, here we go. I got some more. Okay. My company has been acquired. Will a new job with the new company? Terry, I feel like you're going to be where you're supposed to be. You're going to be in the same position for a little while yet. But down the road, maybe 9 months to a year, there's something different. Okay? People, if I've already met my future partner. You're our Slava? No, you have not. You have not met him, and it's coming up within about a year. You need to get rid of somebody. There's somebody you need, Yaroslava, to get rid of. Okay, you need to get rid of them. I don't know who this, if they come in and out or whoever this is, but there's somebody draining you. Okay, please figure that out, who that is. Okay, Shin, thank you. Okay, Shin is the older one. I cannot tell, but so there were two. The first one you met first, Shin, is maybe the narcissist. It's hard to see. It may be. Pay attention. I see there's two people. Okay. Oh, thank you, Shin. I'm trying really hard to develop so I can do this for you full time. And, you know, I haven't made $1 off my podcast, you guys. So I'm not kidding. Because it's just the start, and it'll be my anniversary will be coming up next month of a year of my podcast. And I am getting readings off it. So I shouldn't be complaining about that. But I am driving out 3 hours every Saturday. I'm going to start taping a little bit here at home so that I can have a little more time to do other things too here. So, all right. Let's see. I'm looking at my live chat. My feed keeps erasing. So hold on. What is the information for you mentoring part? So Oh, Chris. Okay. All I do is you call for a reading, and once you call for a reading and we connect, and if I can help you, then they regularly call back. And what they do is they make an appointment. I don't always make them pay. Make them give me a donation. So I've been talking to somebody that is out in Maryland, and I'm mentoring him. He's 30 years old, and he calls me. I got him on speed dial. I recognize his phone. After a while, I recognize you. And so then what happens is he just gives me a donation. So he'll give me $25, $30, something like that, and just talk. He basically talks to me, well, what do you think? And it's not really a reading anymore because I've become like friends with you. And so I end up, well, you know, and he helps me too. He has hooked me up with a couple of investments. So, you know, that energy exchange, you know, so, and that's why I don't care. And that's what the mentoring is, that it is. Okay. So that you understand it's not quite a reading anymore. It's more, you're calling me to, let's set a time up. I'll donate to your healing center. I gave you $30, whatever. Okay. So that's kind of way my mentoring is going. Okay. And then readings are a separate matter because then I am a medium, and then I don't need cards, but it's a different type of style. It's a different, much more intense. So, okay. Okay. Which ties in well. Oh, okay. I'm spiritual. Everyone thinks I'm weird because I honor my ancestors and love God. Why would that be weird? That's absolutely true. You know, maybe you need to adjust your people you're hanging with. If you think that that's weird, to me that's so normal, Trinity, that maybe you, I have somebody every time are you a Christian, or do you believe in God? Well, of course, I walk with God every day. You can say what you want. you have to understand I'm a Gnostic Christian. It's a little different than a Catholic Christian. I don't let anybody give me any dogma, and no one's going to tell me what to do because I understand the real purpose of it all. Back up and take a look at what I'm talking about. If you don't understand what I'm talking about as Gnostic Christian, look at it, because everything I do right here is Gnostic Christian, and it's part of the belief system. The Gnostic Christians, when Catholicism became the normal religion, they killed everybody. They tortured them and killed them. This belief system has never gone away. So that's what I follow, and I believe. I really don't have. It's you have know thy own truth, says Jesus Christ. Right? This is my truth. So some people don't have the same truth, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. But that's my personal beliefs, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Okay? Especially in the age of Aquarius. All right? So, okay. Live chat. Let's see who we get here. Darius? Darius, yes. I know Darius. I know who you are. Yes, keep at it. Oh, thank you, Shin. You know what? If you see that I'm starting to really go back to the channel, I'm going back to my basics. I still am on. Also follow me. If you follow on TikTok, I'm also on TikTok. So I'm TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, but Facebook's dying. Let's be honest, Facebook's dying. Okay. I'm on there, but I'm mostly 216thenet.com is starting to do things for me. So that is a website. And when you want to see me live and ask me a question, if you go on there and type it in, you'll go in. Because sometimes it doesn't always go in online when I'm live. So just remember that, 216thenet.com. And you know what the 216thenet means? The net. Now that, if you notice, they're all different religions on there, and it's positivity. Radio is what it is. And right after me, there's a church service. And at standard, I believe they're Methodist church service. I'm okay with it. They're okay with me. It's cool, and that's the way this is supposed to go, you guys. Find your truth. If this isn't what you want to do, then don't. But don't let somebody dictate to you what you should believe. Okay? All right. So let's see. My chat that's why I keep tapping on it. Oh, Trinity, Trinity, if you've been seeing 111 and 1111, you are probably in an awakening. Spiritually, your vibration's lifting. Like you're seeing through the bullcrap. Okay? That's what that means, that 111. You may also be finding a twin flame that might be helping you with your goals in this lifetime. So pay attention to that. It's important. Okay? I've been seeing recently 3333, which is creativity. I've also been seeing 8888, power. So very, and that is my number. If you do not know your own personal number, go back and download one of my podcasts on finding your personal number, and I'll explain it and everything too. Okay. Yesenia, yes, they are. Your ancestors are always, they're connected to you. It doesn't even have to be a blood relative. It can be a best friend. I've got best friends that pop through. Anybody that you're close to, because it's our soul family. Okay, it's a soul family. Oh, okay. Okay, Marissa, I will add a link right after this. You know what? It's just PayPal me/EnchantedSkye. And I will supply the PayPal link. Because horses are expensive to feed, you guys. I've got one horse that's 17. It's my husband's horse. From the day my husband hopped on him at 4 years old, that horse wasn't broke. And she has been, I've had 18-month-olds on her. I am not kidding. I had my own grandkids on these horses. And I know a good horse when I see it. And I'm thinking of breeding her once, because and I've talked to a lot of people, everybody in her bloodline is like that. So it's almost like there's so many horses in the world. I don't want to, keep adding to the population, but man, she's a great horse, and she's a beautiful buckskin. And then my horse, he's kind of a butthead, because he only wants me to ride him. He'll get to a point, he won't buck you, he won't hurt you, but he refused to go. Like a big mule. I always call him a big stubborn mule. He'll go for me because he's my horse, but anybody else gets on him, he just stands there. It's like, oh, so make me go. Yeah, sure. Just like that. He's just funny that way. And then I've got another one. She's a little hotter, a little higher strung. But anybody that knows how to ride, like a intermediate, beginning to intermediate, she's real good for him. And she's gorgeous. So that's all I've got. I've got 3 horses and 1 pony. One miniature pony who's 20 years old, and she's only 36 inches. I had a couple other minis over the years. I wasn't using them, so I found homes for them. One pony went to a 1-year-old little girl. She was perfect for her because you could put her on the back and she could just hold on. And so I'm pretty, and I break my own horses. So people don't realize that, but I've trained and raised my own horses. It's genetic. My whole family raised and trained horses. The last name of Duncan, my name is Lana Duncan Hartgraves. Duncan is a very well-known horse training name. So that's why I just inherited it genetically, you know. How's Kitty Shin? My cat, where is my cat? Kitty, 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 kitty. Much better. Matter of fact, he kept me up all night because he's asking to go out all night and I won't let him. He's so much better. He thinks he can be out. And I just, especially at night, not after he's had a coyote attack. So every night I walk around the house checking to make sure he's in the house. He does go in and out. I live in the middle of nowhere, and if I have 5 cars go by my house a day, I figure that it was pretty safe, and I didn't realize, I know we have bad animals. I have seen a wolf, and here in Wisconsin, and I've seen a bear. It hasn't been too much where I've seen wolves and bears because of where I live, but the other stuff, all kinds of stuff. I saw a cougar. We saw a cougar every morning in the same spot for 2 weeks. Driving down the road, it was just sitting there, and it was, they're about, I don't know, you can't see all my arms, but I would say they're about this big. They're about 200 pounds maybe. Almost black is what we're seeing. They look like a black pattern on them. And then you can see the whites of the cheeks. So that's how they look. So yeah. So I've got all kinds of stuff out here. I enjoy living. You couldn't pay me $1 million to live in the city anymore. It matches my personality too. So, I know I have a horse. You know what, Marissa, they eat better than your family. You know what? Everything comes first for my animals. I have 2 dogs, a cat, a bunch of chickens, 4 goats, and then the 4 horses. And I did have a rabbit. I did have rabbits, and I found a home for one because I'm just too busy and I can't quite keep up. I was actually using the rabbits for their poo to put on my hostas because I have a hosta farm too. So I'm growing hostas. So yeah, I'm anybody that knows me, I'm a Sag, and I go 1,000,000 miles a minute. I got 18 things going all the time, and that's just a fire sign. So if any of you guys are also fire signs, like an Aries or a Leo, you get me. Okay. So all right, let me see. Let's see who we get. Yes, yes, they're magical. I agree. Thank you. My sacral chakra is closed. How do I open it? Okay. Your sacral chakra. And if you're doing meditation, that should work. Doing something you love. Or doing something the best way to open your chakras, doing something for somebody else without expecting anything in return. And I'm not an altruistic person because altruism means you're doing it for absolutely no reason. There's always a reason. See what I'm saying? You are getting something from it. You're soulfully by doing something but do it anyway. Do it with cheer. Do it just because, all that comes back to you and it opens your chakras and aligns them. This is my chakra alignment because I'm doing stuff for other people right now. Okay? So, all right. We are, let's see, no. Oh, okay. Meat. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. No meat. Oh, you're not eating meat. Okay. I didn't know what that meant. Okay. Okay. You know what, Trinity? No, that's not true. It has nothing to do with it. Trinity, I feel like you have some issues to work through. And that's all I'm going to say. I think you know what I'm talking about. Okay. It has to do with all of that. All right. Taurus sign. I go to the speed of a snail, and God forbid anyone else tries to push me against my will. Yesenia, I am a Taurus North Node. You should probably know that because I talk about it all the time. Tauruses move at that speed. Like a bull. A bull doesn't run, right? Well, a bull. I'm talking like the cow type. Like, you know what I'm saying? They take their time. They don't have any place to go. And everybody's scared of them. So they just kind of, and that's a Taurus, very much a Taurus. Okay. But you know where you're going, and there is intent in everything you do. So, okay. Um, oh, thank you, Marissa. I'm going to be getting off here in a minute. You don't like living in the city. Okay. Yeah. Me as an empath, I'll one of these days you can see my view. So when you call me for a reading, you can see what I'm seeing, because I can see for about 5 to 7 miles. I'm on the top of a hill, and I wouldn't trade my view for anything. So, okay. Let's see. I got a couple more messages. I went in 40. I was going to say, I said only 30. I'm at 40. So, am I putting a stop to anything that doesn't serve me? That's perfect. Yesenia, also to keep them balanced. If you guys know, if you don't know this, you can go to look around where you live. You will find a metaphysical shop. I can guarantee it. And at these stores, they do aura photography, and you can see your chakras. And what's so funny is, if you think that they're not real, try something. Try to mentally think about closing one of them, and then have a picture before and then a picture after, and you're going to see stuff. When I go, I sometimes will go stop in while I'm reading. And when he takes my picture, this part, because this is my third eye, because I'm reading as a psychic, it's bigger than all the others. And we laugh because it's true. I mean, it proves it's true. He can't be making that up. It's a computer. I just find it very accurate. Okay. The whole point of the chakras is try to keep them all open at the same size and vibration. That's the trick. I hit about 48 and learned how to do it. Before that, my heart was always too big, or this was too big. This has a tendency to be bigger when I'm reading. Other than that, they're pretty aligned. Okay. So this is about all I'm going to say today. I'm going to do this every Monday morning, and every Tuesday. Yes. Yaroslava, yes, it'll be late. It's going to go right onto my website, and it's ready to be, like, after I walk out of here. I will be taping your general readings for relationships right now after I get off here. And then I got to go dig hostas. I have a hosta sale. If you guys don't know what hostas are, it's an ornamental plant that actually you can eat, but they're every color in the rainbow, and people are crazy for them because they grow real well. So I've been doing this for about 10 years. So I've got 1,400 different types. I'll have to show you sometime some of my different ones. Some are bright yellow, some are almost white, dark green, chartreuse. Yeah. So, okay. With that said, I'm going to let everybody go. Blessings. This is going to appear. Remember, you're coming out of Mercury, out of retrograde. It's a perfect time to do all kinds of things. So make sure you're paying attention. Like I said, I'm starting my own, product line. So, and I've been waiting to do it, and I'm waiting for Mercury to come out of retrograde. So, all right. Blessings to all you guys.